Good morning.
Look at that.
Yep.
Yummy.
I might need your hand for a moment, Naomi. Thank you. Can you hold the steering wheel?
All right, everybody, the moment you've been waiting for. I've got the transmission out. And it only took me 5 minutes.
That's the steering column.
Steering column? Oh well, something's out of the car.
Trying to get onto the tire. Stand on the tire. Stand up. Ew. Yuck.
Yuck!
Go slow. Okay, turn it the other way. Okay. You're doing good. You're doing great.
Because you don't want it to fall.
All right. Go ahead and let it down. Nice and slow. Slow. Don't turn it anymore. Good job.
Vegas.
Twisted it with my fingers.
Yeah.
Hey, it fell off.
Yeah, you got it.
That was funny. H-R-H? What's what that sticker says?
You really shouldn't mumble.
today we're still working on the Mercury Cougar. We got Tavion here with us. We've pulled the engine out. We're trying to get the rest of the front end stuff off so we can start doing the rust repair work here in the front. It's going a little slow, but we are getting it. I think little Smalls might be back here playing somewhere. Where are you at, Smalls?
Over here.
You're over here. I'm following. There you are. Say hi, Smalls.
I would say hi, Paul.
All right. And of course, there's Bob as usual, looking good. As you can see, we've done a lot to the Cougar. Getting it stripped down. Tavion's been a big help here, trying to help us get this ball rolling more constantly. Been nice having him here. I think Naomi might be here in the office doing some work. Oh my goodness. Looks like Fred Astaire has gotten a hold of her and is squeezing her to death. Well, folks, I think we'll leave her be and let her try to figure that issue out. All right, we'll get back to work here. Thanks again for watching. All right, well, what are you doing?
Whatever you're doing.
All right, so you want to help me with this?
Yeah.
Removed yet from the vehicle, which I'm gonna have to fix right now, is we're gonna have to take the back bumper off in order to be able to mount the rotisserie where the bumper is. So I guess that's the next thing we're gonna do, is get this bumper taken off. Now we just need to figure out how we want to mount this to the rotisserie. I got underneath the frame, which is a little hard to see, there's actually a hole right underneath here. I'm thinking about taking this cap out and using the hole that's in here on the front to go through the holes on the rotisserie here. And then we'll be able to put the rotisserie on the front. I think that'll work for the front. For the back, I think I'm going to have to make a couple of brackets that are L-shaped that I can mount on the back here. But while we're here and we have the rotisserie out of the way, I think the next step is to go ahead and get this lower valance off. That way it's out of the way of the rotisserie before we put the car on. So our next move is going to be to get these screws out and get this lower valance off. This one's broke off. So we just need to figure out that body filler hanging us up.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. All right, well, let's go ahead and get a couple of measurements here and start making some brackets. Let's mark the halfway point on my piece of metal here. All right, there's my halfway mark. So that's where our bend is roughly going to be. And let's mark this one. Okay, and there's our halfway mark on that one. Alright, now then, let's go back to the car again. Let's measure up just to see if we can kind of roughly figure out. So if we're taking a measurement from here, we're about, it's going to be about 3/4 of an inch up. Alright, so we need to take, and from that center line that we made, measure about 3/4 inches from there. And then we'll make another line. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we're going to go 3/4 of an inch up from there. And we're going to mark our new line. I'll scribe that. I'll mark this one 3/4 of an inch. We're going to scribe that. Okay. And we're going to take, and on that second scribe line, we're going to take and mark 1 inch in on each side. And that'll give us our 4 inches apart for the center of those holes. Okay, there's one of them marked. Alright, there's the other one marked. We'll mark the other plate here. Okay. Alright, and then we'll take our punch here and we'll put it on those marks we just made. Alright, and that leaves us a little spot there for our drill bit to find its centering spot. Alright, go ahead and do the same thing to this other plate. All right, and that gives us just little dimples there, like I said, that the drill bit can ride in. We're going to scribe our line. Okay. All right, from there, we just need to mark the center. These are 6-inch plates, so of course the center would be at 3 inches. All right, well there we go. We have 2 plates with a few good holes in them, ready to go. And all I have to do is heat them up and bend them.
Couldn't you have used the plasma cutter to make the holes?
Say what?
Yes, I could have. Good morning, everybody. It's another day. Naomi and I, we, the other day started putting the car on the rotisserie, and we got quite a bit done that day, but we had to end up coming to a stop because it was just getting too late in the evening. So we're back out today. It's a Saturday morning. Tavion's with us today, and we're going to try to go ahead and get this car put up on the rotisserie and see what all we can get done today. We need to move some things around in the shop and make some space so we can get the car back up into the paint booth. As you can see, little Smalls is with us, and so is Naomi. So we're going to continue our job here and continue our work and see how far we get today. All right, so when Naomi and I were out here the other day, we were making these brackets, and of course you saw the progress on those. I still need to bend these in half though, along that line that I described and marked. So you can do this one of 2 ways. One way is to heat the metal up and then use a hammer, bend it over, and create the form that way. The other way is to take, and you can just cut along this line and then put it in a bender, bend it, and then weld it back together. So I'm going to do it both ways, and that way you can see the difference in how you can bend thick metal. Now, I also forgot to mention that whenever cutting and using any kind of a torch or any kind of high flammable equipment, it's always good that if you're not comfortable with this kind of work, that you always make sure you get like a stunt double like they do in the movies.
That stunt double is going to be me.
Yeah, now you can go down there and zip it on. All right, well there's the two different brackets. There's the one that we used the heat on and bent inside the vise, and this is the one that I put the cut line on, used my bender to bend it, and then re-welded it back together. So as you can see, same two brackets, different ways of making them. So, all right, well let's go ahead and finish getting this car bolted up to this rotisserie, and then we can move the car over to the paint booth for its next stage of body work. All right, well there it is, inside the paint booth, all mounted on the rotisserie, ready to have all the body work started, the metal work done, replace all the rusted stuff, get the new floor put in it. Yep, we're excited about this project and being able to move forward with it. The next stage is going to be getting this floor cut out and starting to weld a new floor in and work on this front area. Probably do the front area first and start working our way towards the back of the vehicle. But yeah, so there it is. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy, and more to come.